All right, you still frustrated with your natural hair? Stick around. This is part 2 to my video on the top natural hair frustrations and what you can do about it. Hey guys, Karen with Curl House. I'm a licensed cosmetologist, a certified trichologist, and the owner of the fabulous Curl House product line. And today is part 2 of a series of videos that I'm doing relevant to your top natural hair frustrations and what to do about it. So in video 1, I talked about frustrations relevant to shrinkage and what you can do about it. So if you have not seen that, I'll make sure I put that video at the end of this video so that you can check it out. But let's roll into the next frustration that I hear quite a bit from many people with natural hair, and that is dry hair. Why is my hair so dry? Now, this is the complaint that I hear seemingly every day. Why is my hair so dry? Why is my gray hair so dry? What to do? I don't know what to do. My hair is so dry. Well, in general, if you don't know by now, your naturally textured curly hair is naturally drier because the sebum that lubricates your hair, because your hair is curly, that sebum just can't travel down your hair shaft. That is why, in general, us naturally curlies deal with drier hair. So the first thing is just to accept that your natural hair is drier, okay? So once you accept that, now let me tell you a few things that you can do. In general, the first thing, hydrated hair starts with a hydrated body. Yes, we grow differently at Curl House. I'm going to give you some tips for your body as well, because what happens here affects here. Your hair is an extension of your body. So in terms of dry hair, make sure you are drinking adequate water. That's number 1. Increase your water intake 2 to 3 liters a day. That's what you can do internally. Now, externally, you want to make sure you are properly hydrating and moisturizing your hair. Hydration means water, the presence of water, which is typically most of your leave-in conditioners or moisturizers have water as the first ingredient, not oil. So when you are moisturizing your hair, you want to make sure that it is first hydrated with water. So look at your products. Make sure water is the first ingredient. So the first thing that you can do after you wash your hair, or even in between wash days, is to use your water-based leave-in conditioner or moisturizer on your hair. And let me bring in Tanika to show you. All right, here's my favorite client, Tanika. So just in terms of moisturizing your hair, ladies, just take your leave-in conditioner, your water-based product. This is the Curl House Juicer leave-in conditioner. And you're going to spray it in your hair on wash day. And you want to, particularly if you have low porosity hair, where when you wet your hair, it is really hard for your hair to uptake water-based products, then make sure when you put in your leave-in conditioner or your moisturizer, take a few seconds and just smooth it in. Really work that leave-in conditioner into your hair so that it penetrates into your hair strands. That's number 1 in terms of properly moisturizing. Putting in your leave-in conditioner or your moisturizing cream or moisturizing lotion, or let me see, some other fancy names out here for moisturizers. But put in your moisturizing product, your water-based product first, and work it in, smooth it in. And then number 2, you want to lock that moisture in. So in other words, you want to keep your hair moisturized as long as possible. And that's when you layer it. So that's when you layer it with an oil or with a butter. I use the Curl House Sealer, which contains oils and butters already in it and water. It is a cream, and you take a little bit of your cream, or if you are using an oil, and layer it and put it on top of that liquid or lighter moisturizing water-based product. Lock it in. That's one little tip that you can do to keep your hair moisturized longer to help with that dryness. Layer your moisturizing products. Put in your leave-in or your liquid tea water-based product. Layer it with a moisture cream that has oils in it, or you can put an oil on top. Jojoba oil is one of my favorites. Some of you like a heavier oil, like a castor oil. You can use a lighter oil, like a grapeseed oil, but whatever you're using, layer it. It's going to help lock in the moisturizer longer. And that's what's going to help you to keep your hair moisturized longer. In addition to that, you also have to know your moisture cycle. So some of us can moisturize our hair on Monday, but may have to do it again on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. That's a one-day moisture cycle. Some of us can moisturize on Monday and our hair is good until Thursday. That's a 4-day moisture cycle. So determine your moisture cycle. I actually created a video about moisture cycles. I'm gonna make sure I pop it up above so that you can check that out. That will help you to determine your moisture cycle. So if you are dealing with this frustration of dry hair, remember, acceptance, one, that your natural hair is just naturally drier, but the solution is to make sure that you layer your products using hydration, water-based products or water, moisturization products that contain oils and butters in them and other emollients that's going to keep that moisturizer locked in longer. And then 3, know your moisture cycle. So know how often you need to moisturize your hair, and that is going to help you to address or to minimize your frustration with your dry hair. Get in the habit of doing a deep conditioning treatment. If you don't do deep conditioning treatments, get in the habit of incorporating it into your natural hair routine. So after you wash your hair, put your conditioner in it. If it's a regular conditioner, you can still sit under a hooded dryer with a plastic cap, or you can use a deep conditioning mask and sit under a hooded dryer with a plastic cap. Or you can do a steam treatment. If you do a steam treatment, you don't need a plastic cap. But if you're dealing with dry hair, infusing more moisture during wash day, doing a deep conditioning treatment will also help to keep your hair hydrated longer as well. And wait a minute, before I move on to the next one, let me add to dry hair, if you are someone who washes your hair and after you wash your hair still feels dry or it feels brittle, then you may be dealing with hard water. So you may want to invest in a shower filter that helps filter out some of those minerals and chemicals in the water that's affecting the health of your hair. So invest in a hard water filter if you are dealing with dry hair after shampooing your hair. Okay, y'all, I'm not done. So I've decided that I am going to break this video up into 2 parts because I still have a few more frustrations I want to share with you. So I will see you in part 2 of this video with the top natural hair frustrations. But before I go, if you're looking for products that is going to help address your dryness, your scalp issues, that's going to help you with detangling your hair with the conditioner in it or with the leave-in, I encourage you to consider the Curl House product line. I'll put the link below. Okay, if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, like the channel so that you do not miss a video in the future. And until we talk again, stay fabulous.